2002 Chevy Tahoe, leaking front differential. About an hour into this, I had to take off the skid plate, which was 4 bolts. One of them is buried underneath where the jack stand is. One from over there, one from right there, one from right there. Those are all 15mm and came off easily. Next was taking the CV shaft off, which is right here. Six bolts that get undone from there, and then the hardest part so far was getting out that top bolt up there. You have to use a couple different combinations of extensions to get your ratchet out past the four-wheel drive engagement motor, and once you do that, then you end up getting locked up against that bracket right there when you go to take the bolt out far enough. So if you can get it out with your fingers once you've started it, that's the easiest way. Again, that was the, where'd she go? That was the top bolt that was all the way up there. There's another one on the other side over here up top too, but that one wasn't too hard. So 3 more to go. Then I'm going to take out the 2 on this bracket right here, and then hopefully I should be able to slide it out. I've seen a couple different videos where somebody had to undo the top bracket as well, but we'll see when we get there. So I had to get a lot more intimate with this thing than I wanted to. That's the motor that I showed you earlier that engages the 4-wheel drive. That's out. That's the shaft that comes out of the actual transfer case. That's the axle that hooks onto the CV. That's the gear that engages with the other gear that I showed you earlier to get the four-wheel drive going, and this is what couples them together when the motor pushes that spring in. Anyway, so it turns out that my seal actually was fine, which is in this end. Where I had the leak from is actually where there's a big ass crack. So this is the skid plate over here, and as you can see, there's definitely a hole in that. I bought this truck used, and I'm guessing that somebody hit something with it, and I mean, that crack's huge now that there's no pressure on it. So anyway, I've got to buy a whole new housing and put it all back together. I did have to take out I loosened bolts on the mounting bracket that this goes onto. Obviously, these 2 bolts come completely out, but what that's mounted to, there's 2 21mm bolts that you have to loosen, and that gives you enough play to slide that out. So anyway, bye-bye.